Hi everyone, my name is Jeanelle Little. I am a director out of Grand Blanc and welcome tonight. Thanks for joining us. I started with the company in July and promoted in the month of August, so officially I guess it was September 1st, but I'm loving every minute of it. I've been having a blast. This is a really great group to be a part of, so thanks for having me tonight. And I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about text replacement. So if you've never heard of this, you're not alone. I had never heard of it for a while, but then it changed my life. So if you're the person that introduced it to me, thank you, thank you. I cannot remember who mentioned it, but it was like a little blurb in one of the training meetings, and I thought, that sounds like something I could maybe implement into my business. And let me tell you, it has saved me countless hours. So I guess first off, what is text replacement? I don't know about you, but I like to do a good chunk of my business from my computer, which is what you're on right now. It's just easiest because I have my files and the photos are saved in certain locations. I can type easy on a keyboard. It's no big deal. I like to do that before my girls even wake up in the morning because I'm a stay-at-home mom. I like to just get everything out of the way in the morning. But you know, you've been doing this. Things come up, right? People are messaging you, or you get an email that says, hey, an order was placed in your party. Woohoo! But I like to cross things off my list as soon as they get added to them, just so they're not hanging over my head. And a lot of times I'm not near my computer. You know, I might be at the park with my girls, or for a walk, or outside playing, or whatever it might be, in my kitchen making dinner, whatever it might be. So what's handy? My phone. And a lot of times I don't have the time, as I'm sure you don't either, to sit there and just type away like, hey, thank you so much for placing an order. I know you're going to really love yada, yada, yada. We say the same things over and over. Our guests don't necessarily know that, but we know it, right? It's kind of rinse and repeat with this, which is not a bad thing. If something works, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So if you're running one party a week, or if you're running 6 parties a week, you're going to be typing the same thing a lot of times, right? So I thought, why am I doing this over and over and over again? It's just a lot of labor-intensive typing. So I'm going to teach you tonight how to, on an iPhone, I also have notes on an Android, but I'm not real familiar with it. On an iPhone, how to make your life so much easier. It's really simple. I'm going to share my screen here with you, but I also have a PDF file that's step by step, and I even included like my shorthands, what works for me. And keep in mind that what works for me is not something that maybe would work for you. Maybe a short little phrase that I think of in my head isn't going to be something that jogs in your memory. And that's okay. Whatever works for you, this is totally customizable. It's to use for your advantage. So again, what is it? It's pretty easy. If you're going to say like, thank you for your order, I really appreciate it, we're going to type in a phrase that sums that all up. Maybe it's TFYO for you. That's what it is for me. Thanks for your order. I'm going to type those 4 letters, and it's going to plug in a whole blurb that I would normally type, whether it's a sentence or a whole paragraph. Really cool. So I'm going to share my screen with you here on my phone. Give me just a moment, and we'll get started here. So you can see, it takes just a minute to get things going. Bear with me. But it's, once you get everything going, it's such a time saver, I swear to you. Here we go. All right, hopefully you can see that. I am going to go to settings. If you can see where I'm clicking on my phone here, settings. It brings up your iPhone settings there. Scroll down till you get to general. I'm going to click there. And then you'll go to keyboard. And you'll see right here where it says text replacement. So if you click on that, you can see all of the ones that I've made already. There's quite a few of them because I don't really like typing out a lot of words. So if you want to create one of your own, at the top right, you'll see a plus sign. You can click there. And in the phrase, that's where the long chunk of the stuff that you're wanting it to say, that's what the information you're going to type there. Pro tip, if I start typing in this line like test message, see, I messed up. It's not going to autocorrect for me if I'm trying to type test message. Look, I accidentally hit an N. It does not autocorrect when you're typing into the phrase. It's literally word for word or letter for letter, emoji for emoji, what you're typing. So I don't like to type mine out in here. I like to go into my notes and maybe I'll type something like, hi, this is a test. Oops, I'm a great typer too. We are trying this out. Woohoo! And I'll throw an emoji. You can see my list. Used emojis there. All right, so I'm going to copy this and put it into the phrase. Whoops, where'd that go? Put it into the phrase here by just tapping and hitting paste. And then I can make any shortcut that I want. What am I going to remember when I want to say this phrase? Maybe it for you is hi test. You don't want to make it something just like test because anytime you type the word test anywhere, it's going to replace it with this. So something that's not a typical word or phrase that you'd use in daily conversation. And I maybe combine those words together into one little phrase. So if I hit save and I go back to my notes, and you can see down here, I'm going to start typing in hi test, all one word. In the middle here, if I hit space or if I tap in that predictive text, I can do either one. If I hit space, it automatically pops that up for me anytime. So it's pretty cool. You can see how this would be useful if somebody is messaging you back. They're the early bird drawing winner and they're from Sue's party, okay? Because I say, so-and-so, you won the early bird drawing, congratulations, message me for your prize. So Sue messages me and I say, oh, wonderful, I already have this typed out. I don't have to spend a ton of time doing this. I'm gonna type in my shortcut, which is EBDW, early bird drawing winner, and I hit space, and look what pops up. So now all I have to do is go in here and say, thanks for being an awesome guest in Betsy's party for your prize, blah, 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 blah. I can just adjust those blanks that I've left. But you see how this could be a huge time saver? I love it. I hope you do too. I have shared a document with Marna that I've typed out with the step-by-steps and the screenshots of the things I just talked about. So hopefully it's helpful to you. If it's not, I'm sorry. But if you have questions, feel free to shoot me a message. I'm happy to try to clarify. I'm by no means a tech genius by any measure of the stick, but I'm happy to try to help. So thanks, guys. Have a great night.